Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
It's time! Seconds from game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead! Behind the screen, Harper got a piece of it, it comes off. The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship. Tying run at second, 2 out, Palmero, over the head of Jenks, Uribe charges, throws, out, and the White Sox have won the World Series.
To the far side around the 8-yard line to Hester, under it, and to the middle of the 15, to the 20, breaks free of the 25, to the 30, to the outside, 40, midfield, 40, 30 to the coast, 20, 15, Hester 5,
For the 3rd time in 6 seasons, it's one goal team. The Chicago Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup. A little bouncer slowly toward Bryant. He will glove it toward Rizzo. It's in time, and the Chicago Cubs win the World Series.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago. I'm your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel, excellent. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, for real, come on, go to YouTube, type in Sports Zone Chicago, click the subscribe button, but also click the notification button. That's the little bell next to it. That'll let you know anytime a show from Sports Zone Chicago is going live. Get it? Got it? Good. Now you can also tweet the show. Tweet us at Sports Zone Shy. That's CHI at Sports Zone Shy. Now, if you want to follow me, just me personally online. Want to know what I did? Let me tell you what I tried to do. Try to make it nice and easy, one handle, but thank you to hackers. They screwed that up. So on Facebook, which I'm still don't have access yet to, Shawn.Sierra. That 2025. On Twitter, Shawn Sierra 33. But on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, I'm at the Shawn Sierra. Listen, I got a great show, but I need you to get interactive. So whatever platform you're watching us on, well, it's a YouTube channel. Leave a question or comment on that platform. It'll come up here in the thread. We'll put it up on the screen. We'll incorporate it into the show. And that, my peoples, what makes this the best morning Chicago sports talk show around. And it's you. So bring them all, baby. Questions, comments, smart ass remarks, because ain't nobody scared over here. Like The Rock said, baby, don't sing it. Just bring it. Let's check the chat a little bit and see what's going on. We got a little jumping. Cornelius Walsh checking in. What up? Top of the morning, Shawn and Sports Zoners. I can't wait to see the new look Bulls tonight. Let's go Bulls. My man Armando Emeterio, Lara Jr. Junior's in the house. What's up, dog? Appreciate you checking in. Levette Lee is in the house. Good morning, Ma. She's like, sup. Sup, Levette. Sup. Sup. It's the South Side himself checking in. Michelle Walls in the house. What up on the Mickey Ficky? TGIF. Woo, Charlie. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, my niece, Monica. What up, everyone? How are you, Mama? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Jay Grizz checking in from the city of brotherly love. Says, yo, happy Friday, Sports Owners. Jay Grizz doing a thing out there. Appreciate it. Man, we got it. Okay. Listen, I don't know a lot about a lot, but I do know this. More of the usual suspects will chime in as the show goes on. That, my peoples, I can promise you. Jay Grizz wants, just for the record, by way of Chicago. So he's coming to us from the city of brotherly love by way of Chicago. He's trying, just so you know. I ain't mad at you, dog. I ain't mad at you. Just to let everyone know, he's from the Shy. I appreciate it. Hey, listen, we got a great show. We got a lot to talk, man. Whoo, Charlie, man. CrossFit was a son of a gun this morning. But we got baseball to talk. North side, south side. Baseball to talk today. Cubs doing that thing. I know they fell yesterday, but they took 2 out of 3. They were going for the sweep. The White Sox got swept. It was the Sox had won their last 10 home series. So they're due for a stinker. And let me tell you what a stinker it was. Boston Red Sox were 40 and 48 coming in, I believe, or 39 and 48 coming in. And they took all 3 games. And I was at the game Tuesday with Emilio. I met up with Emilio up there, Emilio Bucks, who was on the show, who was a regular on the show. And it was frustrating to see the lack of passion, lack of desire, lack of effort. Oh, they're for Baltimore. I'm sorry, who did we play? I forgot who we played. Oh, the Red Sox. The Red Sox are 40 and 48. And they came and took 3. Jay Grizz, yes. So, but again, we're expected to have a clunker here and there. I just didn't want it to be at home. I did. You gave me the phonetic spelling. You gave me the phonetic spelling of Rock Chalowski's name. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, you didn't need to do that because I was a first grade spelling bee champion, so I knew how to pronounce it. You know what's really funny? I actually still had that trophy. This was till about 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I don't know why. I think it was the last place before I moved. And I was like, it was all broken. It's kind of broken in pieces. And I was like, I don't even need this. It's first grade spelling bee. Come on. But anyway, yes, we got baseball to talk. We got Cubs. We got Sox. The NBA Summer League begins today for the Bulls. It began already, but for the Bulls, they play their first game today, and we're going to talk about that. A lot of people are excited. You saw Cornelius Squalls was excited about it. Caleb Wilson has talked about being the best prospect this year. And the great part about it, he gets the chance to showcase it. He gets a chance to showcase it early in the summer leagues. So the Bulls are on CHSN, Jay Grizz. So I don't know if you I would suggest you subscribe to CHSN or Prime Video. Okay, man, there's a lot of summer league games going on today. On Prime Video, 3:00, Bucks Heat. Cavs Pacers at 3:30 on ESPN2. Nets Knicks at 5 on Prime Video. Rockets Nuggets, ESPN2. 7:00, Bulls Grizzlies, CHSN. This is recorded at 10 p.m. So it means it'll probably be on at 10 o'clock. So probably watch it on Prime Video live, and then it'll be on at 10 o'clock on CHSN. Celtics Raptors Summer Leagues. That's on ESPN at 8. Thunder Lakers, Prime Video at 9. Trailblazers Suns, ESPNU at 10. There's a lot of basketball on today. A lot of basketball on. Black Diamond checking in. What's up, Papa? How are you? Goes top of the morning, gang. FGB health is going to determine whether we repeat as NFC North champs or don't even make the playoffs. Health is always a factor every single year. Every single year, health is a huge, huge factor. So we're going to talk. Jay Grizz, you're on one today, huh? My name is Caleb. Last name Wilson. I was wondering if I could take you out. Jay Grizz. You're in a good mood today, dog. I appreciate it. Oh, it's great, great, great. Oh, man. There's so much going on here in Chicago, so much sports going on. And I know it's just summer league. Okay, but we're going to get a sneak preview of the rookies and some of the second-year players. Oh. I see you, Johnny Kemp. Jay Grizz, you I one just got paid. Friday night, party hunting, feeling right. Hey, nothing like a payday, boy. I tell you, nothing like Friday payday. Woo-wee. Because I'm sure it's direct deposit. So you wake up in the morning, first thing you do is like, notification. Oh man. So yes, let's get it started. But listen, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a quick break first. Black Diamond, he doubles down. He says, I strongly, in all caps, I strongly believe we stay healthy. We go to the NFC title game. Oh snap! Jay Grizz got. I get my check deposited Wednesday, to be exact. Okay. I agree with you, Black Diamond. You talk about staying healthy. Yeah. Staying healthy is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. I mean, that's every year, but keeping it a buck this year, for us to repeat as NFC North champions and for us to dominate our competition, health is going to be it's going to be a huge factor. It's going to be a huge factor. So I'm looking forward to it. Again, I'm excited about the White Sox as they're playing well. They're fighting for a division. All right, we're still tied for first with Cleveland. Could have got that game yesterday. Son of a gun. Ugh. Still, oh. Oh, man, I was so mad. But nonetheless, there's a lot more games to go. We'll make sure that we stop playing around. Like I was a little upset with the team against Boston. I told you on Wednesday. I was at the game Tuesday. They had no fight, no desire, lack of energy, no sense of urgency, nothing. That was bothersome. That was bothersome. We got a little World Cup to talk as well. One of the quarterfinal games happened yesterday. We got 2 today, 1 today, 2 tomorrow. I know since Mexico is out, the USA is out, a lot of people have kind of tuned out, or they're done with the World Cup. And from our conversation on Wednesday, I don't want Argentina to win. I can't have Argentina win. I just don't. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't win with them. After what they've done that country, yeah. So, but anyway, let's get let's go to quick commercial. On the other side of the break, we'll get to our top of the morning topics, and we can get to some baseball talk, some Bears talk. All right, keep it locked right here. Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago.
911, operator 901. Where's the emergency?
127 Brynmere.
Okay, what's going on there?
I'd like to order a pizza for delivery.
Ma'am, you've reached 911. This is an emergency line.
Large with half pepperoni, half mushrooms.
You know you've called 911. This is an emergency
Do you
line.
know how long it'll be?
Okay, ma'am, is everything okay over there? Do you have an emergency or not?
Yes.
And you're unable to talk because...
Right.
Okay, is there someone in the room with you? Just say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like I have an officer about a mile from your location. Are there any weapons in your house?
No.
Can you stay on the phone with me?
No. See you soon. Thank you.
Every day, we take steps to keep the people we love safe, but some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs, like the ones that cause Lyme disease. Mice searching for food can spread bacteria that makes us sick. Mosquitoes lay eggs in standing water and can spread West Nile virus and more. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home, leaving behind allergens that can trigger asthma attacks. Common pests can threaten our health. Learn how to protect your family at pestworld.org.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
No, I don't know though. I'm scared. I mean, you're so...
Do you know that you're in my lane? No, not at all. Are you not paying attention? Are you texting? I was just checking in with my mom. I was telling her that I thought we'd be home by 6. It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention. I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no way. I'm not even going to look up. My babies are in the car. You have to pay attention. It's just supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.
Acuna. Ball gets away. Check swing put in play. Acuna, he's coming home. And Benintendi safe at first. That's how the Sox score their first run of the game. 0-2 from Hicks. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That is now 7 straight scoreless outings for Hicks.
Welcome back to Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago. Those comes courtesy of Chicago Sports Network. Those were the good guys yesterday, and that was a rough one. 2-1. It's you couldn't manufacture runs. 7 hits, I believe. He just couldn't get it done, and that was frustrating. To games like that are games that I look forward to. I look forward to the Sox pulling out, and I get frustrated when they don't, because I just think the Sox have so many different ways to score, and it's just frustrating. Yeah, 7 hits for the White Sox yesterday. All you can produce is 1 run. But back on the horse today. Back on the horse today. Let's get a crack a lacking. But let's get a crack, baby. You know how we do the first segment of every show is called Top of the Morning.
It won't come just when you want it.
Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you.
First top of the morning topic: which way do we go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Man, we're starting here. South side. Man, the White Sox yesterday, unfortunately, got swept by Boston after a 2-1 loss. Yesterday at Wright Field, Anthony Kay, he got the loss. He's 6-4. Then 5 1/3, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 punch downs. Andrew Benintendi in pinch hitting roles, he was 1 for 2 with an RBI. His 42nd, Costa Montgomery, was 2 for 4. Chase Mydroff was 1 for 3. Staying with the good guys from the South Side, the White Sox, they start a 3-game set with the, I guess, Sacramento Athletics, the Sacramento A's. This weekend, first pitch is at 6:50. No, it's supposed to be 6:40. Who's got fat fingers and can't? I hate when that happens. There you go. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. There we go. Now we got it. They host the A's for the weekend set. First pitch is at 6:40 p.m. You can catch that game on Chicago Sports Network or listen to it on their flagship station, ESPN 1000 a.m. The probables for tonight's game for the Athletics: Jacob Lopez. He's on the bump for the A's. He's 4-3 with a 7.04 ERA. Going up against Sean Burke, who's on the bump for the good guys. He's 5-4 with a 3.56 ERA. With Jacob Lopez having a 7.04 ERA, we better jump all over this fool. Better jump all over this joker, man. He better not let him breathe. Do not let this Mother Hubbard breathe. Can't be doing that. Yes, Cornelius. Yeah. You looked into it. He says, I knew Argentina was a refuge for Nazis, but I didn't know they exterminated the black population by putting them on the front line. Yes. Yes. So all the black women would have to marry the remaining people, which were white people and Europeans. They invited a whole bunch of Italian and Italian and Spanish men down Argentina, and they diluted the black population. Yes. So I'm hating on Argentina too. Man, history is crazy, man. History is really, really, really crazy when you see what has transpired. Well, good thing for the White Sox. Man, I'll tell you what, I am fired up about this. This is huge. The White Sox welcome back Munetaka Murakami God, who the hell spells? Who the hell who's spelling all this stuff? It's actually me. Munetaka Murakami, back from a hamstring injury. He played a couple of games in Charlotte. He played 7 innings on Tuesday. Wednesday. I guess they said, oh, you're good. Played 7 innings at first base. So they flew him back. He's back. I am telling you, this guy he was out for 4 weeks, 5 weeks with a hamstring, and he had 20 homers at that particular point. This guy is on pace for 40-plus homers this year, which is going to be dope. This guy hits 40. Woo, Charlie, watch out. Next top of the morning topic. Cubs. The Cubs, they fall to the O's. Cannot complete the sweep. They fall to the Orioles 3-2. And it was, I'll tell you what, it was a tough one. David Peterson started, got a no decision. He went 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 4 free passes, 2 strikeouts. Seiya Suzuki, 3 for 4 with a double, his 13th. A homer, his 15th, and 2 RBIs, the 2 RBIs for the Cubs, his 46th and 47th of the season. Ian Happ was 2 for 4 yesterday as well. Staying with the Northsiders, the next top of the morning topic. The Cubs travel to the Queen City, Cincinnati, to face the Reds for a weekend set. First pitch is at 6:10 p.m. tonight. You can catch that game on the Marquee Network or listen to it on their flagship station, 104.3 FM or 670 AM. The score. The probables for tonight's game for the Northsiders. Shota Yamanaga is on the bump. He's 5-7 with a 4.28 ERA going up against Hunter Green. Wasn't that a color? Wasn't that a crayon color, Hunter Green? I'm just saying. I'm not being a jagbag. I'm just saying, wasn't that a crayon color in the box of 64? Hunter Green. He's 0-1 with a 21.60 ERA. If you guys don't jump on this, Mother Hubbard, if you don't jump on this, Jamoke, I don't even know what to tell you, Cubs. He has a 21.60 ERA. He probably only had 1 start, had a bad game, but still. Converted Bear. Top of the morning to you. Good morning, sir. Thank you for tuning in. First time I've seen you checking it out. I appreciate it. Hope we're able to entertain you, my friend. AC Adam in the house. What's up, Papa? The Sports Zone's TGIF. You know it, baby. Mr. Shode is in the house. What's up, Papa? Good top of the morning to you. Love it, love it, love it. Sure, that's not you, Converted Bear, is it? Because you put the same thing. I don't know. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. The next top of the morning topic is the Sky. This one's from my man Rick Gonzalez, who hasn't checked in yet, but I'm sure he'll be here. The Sky are in LA tonight to face the Sparks. Tip-off is at 9 p.m. Central. You can catch that game on Ion TV. Check it out. It's a late start because they're in LA. Remember, don't forget, on Fridays, Ion, they have the contract with the WNBA, so they'll show 2 games, I believe, every Friday. Next top of the morning topic, Major League Baseball draft starts tomorrow. High noon. It's coming right from your neck of the woods, Jay Grizz, Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. And it's going to be, for the first time, I think it's going to be on network television. It's going to be on NBC5. And the White Sox, the good guys from the South Side, they have the number 1 pick. And there's a lot of debate. It was set in stone, set in rock initially. See what I did there? Rock Chalowski was going to be their first. He was a unanimous decision. And all of a sudden he wasn't. Rock Chalowski, fellow shortstop Grady Emerson of Fort Worth, Texas Christian High School. Von Lackey. So those are the ones who will. One of those 3. Rock Chalowski of UCLA, shortstop. Grady Emerson, high school shortstop at Christian High School in Fort Worth. A prospect, Von Lackey. One of those 3 are probably the name you're going to hear when the White Sox make their selection tomorrow at 12. You know. So picks 1 through 10, here's how it's going to go. Picks 1 through 10 are going to be on NBC and Peacock. It's going to go from noon to 1:30. Then picks 11 to 40, starting at 1:30, you're going to be on MLB Network and MLB.com. So only the top 10 picks are going to be on Channel 5. But this is the first time I ever remember seeing a baseball draft on TV. I never, in my soon-to-be 55 years of life, I've never seen a Major League Baseball draft on television. See, what Major League Baseball is doing now, they're trying to make the NFL draft an event. Just like the NFL and the NBA are making it an event, Major League Baseball is trying to make it an event. The only problem with that is you don't know a lot of these guys. You don't. Pardon me. You don't know a lot of these guys because some are high school, some are college, and who follows college baseball? If we don't follow college baseball, you damn sure don't follow high school baseball. So we don't know a lot of these stars. So I'm interested to see how popular, how high the ratings are for the top 10 picks of the Major League Baseball draft. Because aside from the White Sox fan base who's going to be tuning in because we have the number 1 pick, I mean, are other fan bases really going to be tuning in? I don't know. But Major League Baseball is it's a copycat league, trying to make it an event like football and basketball. And the last top of the morning topic, the Bulls. Only the Bulls. Only the Bulls. The Bulls begin their summer league action today against the Grizzlies. Out in Vegas. And as I said, Caleb Wilson says and believes he's the best prospect in this draft class. Well, guess what? He gets a chance to show it early. All right, he gets a chance to show it early. And it won't take long. Because it's first, we're going up against the Grizzlies. So they begin today, they're taking on the Grizzlies. And then he have Darren Peterson tomorrow. Okay. Then they bounce to the Wizards. So you got number 1 and the number 3, the number 1, number 2 picks in the first 2 games. So you're coming out of the blocks hot, coming in hot. You get and I like it. He's not shying away from it. He ain't running away from the smoke. He wants it all. And that I have a mad amount of respect for. Cricket Commish checking in from the AZ. What's up, Papa? Say good morning, Sean. What's the word, bro? Cricket Commish. Stay cool, Papa. Stay cool. What's the weather like over there in the AZ? Let me check it out. Check it out. Oh, snap. A high of 108 today in Phoenix. Ouch. Extreme heat warnings. Yeah, I would say so. Woohoo. Stay inside or stay in the pool. Get your ass in the pool. Oh, man, checking in. Rick Gonzalez. ¿Cómo estás, amigos? Estoy bien. FGB. Hashtag F visiting Wisconsin. Smoke weed every day. You guys make it so fun. But I'm excited to see this young Bulls team. Crooked Commission says 111 yesterday, bro. Yes, and pool and a beer is a must. I can't even imagine, bro. Whew. When I was out there in March, when we met, man, the heat advisory the next couple days was insane. It was like 105. It was the hottest, or one of the hottest Marches that had been, because it usually gets in the 80s, maybe 90s in that time of year in Arizona, but it was in the triple digits, 105. I remember the pool that I was staying at the hotel was warm. It was like caldo de Shawn soup. I'm like, I wasn't even that refreshed because the water was warm. That's crazy. Rick says, how the hell is there basketball already? The season just ended, FGB. They got the summer league, dog. Summer leagues, all the rookies and second-year players that they want to develop. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, Crooked Commish says, yeah, 105 is not spring weather. Yeah, I know. When I was at the hotel and people talking to the people, they're like, it's not this hot this early in the year. I'm like, well, it's hot now. I was like, well, it sure as hell is hot in March. 100 degrees in March. Man. But it's a dry heat. It's a dry heat. It's not that bad. Gee. That was hot. So, anyway. Yeah, the new look Bulls. I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to see Caleb Wilson. Man, he's playing a couple of other top prospects right out of the gate. Welcome to the NBA, son. You face top prospects and top athletes every single night. So him starting off with the number 1 and the number 2 picks in 2 of the first 3 games, we like that every night, son. Every single night. Cornelius Squall says, top of the morning, Rick, FGB. Basketball is back just in time for me, a fair weather baseball fan. Oh. Speaking of baseball, apparently, I believe tonight is Mexican Heritage Night or Hispanic Heritage Night over at Sox Park. Man, tickets are sold out. Sold out for tonight. Or almost. The only thing left were the 500 level. You know, where you got to get airlifted and dropped off by a helicopter. That's insane. A friend of mine said that they only tickets they had for the most part were in the up. Oh man. No tickets. Wow. This is crazy. So I'm looking at, this is sold out. I'm looking at the, oh no, you can't see it. There's no blue. There's no blue seats, which means they're available. None. That is wild. Okay. Good guys on the south side. And it's going to be a high of an 86, 81. Okay, a little cooler because you're not too far from the lake over by Sox Park, right in Bridgeport. Not too far from the lake. So it'll be it's about 80-ish, 70, 78, 79. So it'll be a nice day to get out there and catch a game with a packed house. Rick says, I got busted in Flagstaff, Arizona for bud back in 01. Smoking in the hotel, and the guy in the next room called the cops. Pendejo. FCB. Cornelia says, if Caleb doesn't try to do too much, he'll outshine everybody. And you know what? That's a very good point, Cornelius. I'm glad that you said something like that. A lot of times people want to do more. They, in order to impress, they feel like they have to do something spectacular. Okay? Caleb, you're the number 4 pick for a reason. Your game is spectacular. There's no need to do anything else than just play your game. That's it. Don't say, I'm going to try and show this guy up. You're not there yet. All right, you're not at the level that Mike was at, or that Larry was at, or Magic was at, or LeBron or Kobe. Those guys, when they want to embarrass you, they'll embarrass you. So you're not at that level yet. So just continue to play the style of basketball that you've been playing to this point, and especially in the rookie leagues, because you're going to be playing against college freshmen, guys who are your age, guys who should be sophomores in college, or they're just rookies. Guys who probably should just got out of college at whatever level, after freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year. You're playing against most of those guys and second-year players who probably should be sophomores, juniors, or seniors in college. So there's no need to try and show people how good you are. Just continue to play the way you play, and the showing how good you are happens naturally. It happens naturally. Don't try and do too much. Like, don't pull up and start shooting Steph threes for the logo. Like, stop. Don't do stupid stuff like that. Don't do crazy layups with some English on it so it spins off the backboard into the net. No. Just do the basic well. People forget. Michael Jordan was 10-time scoring leader in a row, 10 consecutive scoring titles, whatever. If you listen to anyone talk about Michael, he was the most fundamentally sound player most people had ever played against. His footwork was key. His ability to get to his spot is key. And he didn't have to be fast because his dribble, he didn't have a great handle. But he could always get to his spot. He could always get you in there, back you down, fade away. Or give me the 15, 17-footer from the elbow. He was fundamentally sound in his game. And oftentimes, again, he didn't try to do too much. Just continued fundamentally sound basketball looks like great basketball, amazing basketball, because it's so consistent. And then he'll thrill you with a couple of highlight plays every game, and you're like, wow, he had 40. Yeah, but 12 of those were mid-range jumpers. That's 24 points. Just no one's there. Raise up, little mini jumper, mid-range jumper, and people are like, wow, nothing flashy until it's time to do something flashy. Don't start to do the flashy stuff. Do the basics. If he does that, I think Caleb is going to be very, very good. AC Adam, you couldn't say it any better, Papa. Just simply play your game. That's it. That's it, Caleb. Play your game. Don't try to outshine anybody. Your competition right now is you. You be consistent now. Worry about being consistent now in the summer leagues. So when you get to the regular season, the preseason, the regular season, you'll work on your consistency will be there. There'll be a pattern. I like CW footwork. Whose footwork? Okay, the Wilson. I'm talking about house music. Let me see your footwork. Let me see your footwork. Let me see your footwork. I remember the kids when I was in Florida, they used to grab each other by the back. Go ahead, let me see your footwork. Let me see your footwork. Being from Chicago, you will know what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, so I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Prime Video. I have Prime Video, so here's the thing. This is why Chicago was the best city in the world. In the world. So not only do you have the good guys at home with a sold-out game, but you have the Taste of Chicago that's going on right now. And you know who's performing tonight? The headliner? Chicago's very own Common. So I got an invite to go see Common tonight. I got an invite to go to the Sox game tonight. And then you got the Windy City Smokeout. Now, if you've never been to the Windy City Smokeout, I know it's a country music festival. But let me tell you something. I got two words. Daisy Dukes and cowboy boots. Daisy Dukes and cowboy boots, baby. As I say that, I just got a notification from Friday Starts Here. Check today's set time, save your favorites, and make a game plan before arriving. That's from the Windy City Smokeout app that I have. Then there'll be other festivals going on as well. 80-degree weather, rooftops, patios, sidewalk seating for restaurants. Jigger's like, don't make me drive a letter SuperBack. You got a spot for me to crash? Shit, we'll get you a hotel, dog. Shit, no biggie. Because I live in Orland. I live in Orland. Don't worry. I'm going to need like a bachelor pad or a pad in the city. I still have my house in the burbs, but a pad in the city so I don't have to come all the way home. You know what I mean? So I have two spots. Dude, I'm telling you, I wanted it because yesterday at the Windy City Smokeout, I think I told you, I just said it earlier, Hootie and the Blowfish. performed. And I couldn't find anyone to go with. And I'll tell you what, here's the cool thing. If you've ever been to Windy City Smokeout, just type Windy City Smokeout in the chat. Or just type I've been. If you've never been to Windy City Smokeout, let me tell you something. Go. Tickets are expensive. All right, general admission was $85, and you still had to pay for the food. But they got good bands. If you like country music, a lot of black folks like country music. A lot of Mexican folks, a lot of black and brown people like country music. But I just wanted to see Hootie and the Blowfish. It's not country music per se, but he's got a bluesy sound right with his voice. Like I loved Hootie and the Blowfish for so many years. Really love that band. But I'll tell you, that is a spot to go. If just for the atmosphere alone, just for the Daisy Dukes and cowboy boots, not to mention the barbecue is insane. You get barbecue masters from St. Louis, from Kansas City, from Chicago, from Memphis. You get it from all over the barbecue capitals of the country. The food is outstanding. The food is outstanding. I'm telling you, it is a spot. And obviously they have tons of liquor. Tons of liquor sponsors. Man. So the general admission was $85. The VIP was $370. And the premium was $600. That's for one ticket. One ticket. I was going to buy the VIP. If I could have found someone to go with who wanted to buy their own VIP, I might have met them up there. So I'll pay $370 to see Hootie and the Blowfish, because there's like a cabana. You'd be able to, you can go on top of it, so you're looking down above the regular crowd, but also onto the act. The bathrooms, there's a special section for VIP. There's the bathrooms. They bring in the trailer bathroom, so it's an actual bathroom. They're flushing with toilets that flush, the whole nine, air conditioned. The lines aren't that long for your drinks. For the food, for the food you got to go back out to the regular thing and get it. But for the drinks, and then I wanted to see Hootie and the Blowfish, but I couldn't find anyone to go with, and I wasn't going to call someone and say I'll pay for yours. That's $740 with tax. That's $750 for two people. Shh. But I would have paid $85. I would have paid $1. It came out to $1.90 something. No, yeah, $1.90 something with $1.70 something with tax. Right there, the home of the parking lot of our Chicago Bulls. But listen, real quick, let's take a quick break, and we'll talk baseball. We'll talk baseball on the other side. All right. In addition to probably we'll talk some more stuff hanging around, more events going around the city of Chicago. God, I love summertime shy, man. I just love it. Listen, there's nothing like it, man. Nothing like it. And there's so many things to do. And there's so many things that are inexpensive. It's like this weekend is the Dominican Fest up at Humboldt Park. You got that fest. So you want some Latin music, some Latin mummies? Okay, head up to Humboldt Park. Jay Grizz knows about Humboldt Park. So you want to get down with the locals. Let's get grimy with the locals, baby. It's time. Summertime shy is here. Let's take a quick break and we'll talk baseball on the other side. Keep it locked right here. Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago. Hey, it's your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra, and be sure to follow Sports Zone Chicago on all social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and our Roku channel. You can find us at Sports Zone Chicago, and on Twitter, we are at Sports Zone Shy. Also, be sure to download our mobile app so you can take Sports Zone Chicago with you on the go.
How do you take care of your mind health?
For my mental health, I meditate in the mornings. I have my dogs. They're the best. I just find ways that help me just relax.
Finding things that make me happy, like being close to my family.
I meditate a lot and read books.
I have hobbies outside of the game. I'm able to switch off. I'm able to turn my brain off from the game of basketball.
Your mind health matters.
Your mind health matters.
It's a romance sport. What? It's a romance sport like that.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, no matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Everybody in a work zone is someone somebody.
This is my mom. She works for KDOT.
This is my dad.
This is my mom.
This is my daddy.
This is my sister.
This is my daddy.
This is my son, Scott. He was killed while working in a highway work zone. When you drive through a work zone, drive like a life depends on it. Because it does.
No doubt. Speaking of put-away shots, put that one over the wall and gone, and we're tied. Wow.
One of those guys that tend to come in bunches. Ain't no doubter here.
He puts it away over the wall.
110.9 miles per hour.
Here we go. Towards third, fair ball. PCA is in. Sierra racing for second. It's an RBI double. Cubs have the lead in the eighth.
Welcome back to Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago. Those clips courtesy of the Marquee Network. Those were the Northsiders yesterday. The Northsiders. Again, they couldn't get it done here. They couldn't get the sweep completed as both our teams lost yesterday. Oh, no. Damn, Shorty. Someone tried to break into my home at 5 a.m. Saw him on the doorbell camera. He's lucky he didn't make it in. My dog made me retired, but the 40 caliber isn't. Hey. You got no shoot to kill. Sorry, Papa. Shoot to kill. You got no business coming in my house. Nope. Second Amendment like a mother Hubbard, the right to bear arms. So let's talk a little baseball. Screw up, Cubs! Excuse me. Let's look at this. See, the Cubs are 6.5 games back. You just lost yesterday, but you're 7-3 in your last 10 games. The only problem is Milwaukee is 7-3 in their last 10 games. So you can't gain an inch because Milwaukee just keeps going out doing that thing. Do that thing. You just keep doing that thing and keeping pace with you. 7-3. Both teams are 7-3. But listen, here's the thing. Continue to play smart. We got Munetake Moneyman coming back, Munetaka Murakami coming back, and I want to see this guy go ham. I want to see him go crazy. I want to see him make up. And again, I don't want him trying to do that. I just want it to happen. I want him to continue to take the same approach he had when he started the season before he got hurt. Because, man, he was launching baseballs out of ballparks like crazy. And I want to see that. I want to see, people afraid of him, people pitching around him. Because a lot of other guys have stepped up. Miguel Vargas is one of them. He stepped up big time, our lone representative for the All-Star game. But you've also had Chase Maidroff, who stepped up. Benintendi has stepped up a little bit. Who else? The guys that just stepped up, and it's been fun to watch. Sam Antonacci has stepped up. Colson Montgomery has stepped up. Brady Montgomery has stepped up in moments. A lot of different people have stepped up while Munetaka Murakami was out. He was out over a month. He injured his hamstring on May 29th. Over a month he was out. That's almost 6 weeks he was out. And they're still in first place with him out. Now, when we get him back, again, he is another one. Just don't do too much. Continue to have the same disciplined approach that you had. Start the season. And we'll see you continue to knock balls out of the park. And according to Jeff Agris, who had the Sox beat today in the Sun-Times, he says Jacob Gonzalez isn't certain to be the player that the Sox send down when Murakami returns. It's a strong possibility. I really like Jacob Gonzalez. I hope. See, the only thing he's blocked. Like, where are you going to put him? You're not going to put him in second. Not going to put him in short. You're not going to put him in third. Like, you basically put him at first base. I mean, isn't he? I think he's a short. Jacob Gonzalez is a shortstop. And I would hate to send him down because, and I know Because if you don't play a guy, then don't keep him up here. Especially if they're young. With younger players, if you're not going to play them at least 3 times a week, don't bring them up. Let them stay down in the minors. Okay? Let them stay down in the minors and get consistent at-bats. Okay? Get consistent at-bats. Because you don't want to be up here and be like, yeah, I'm on the big league, but you're not getting any at-bats. You're not getting any practice. You're not working on your craft because you're on the bench. So if you're just blocked, keep them down there. If you don't have a way to play them 3 days a week, at least set them down. Trust me, there'll be other injuries. There'll be other guys. There'll be another time for him to come up later in the season and have an extended playing time like he did this year, like at this time. And the thing that the ever famous quote, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. So with him, just go down there. He'll probably be tearing the cover off the ball. And that's the thing you want. Tear the cover off the ball so you make them bring you up. Like, damn, I can't keep this kid down there. He's hitting 350 with homers. He's slugging some crazy number. I can't keep him down in AAA. He's destroying AAA pitching. That's the type of problems you want to have. That's where you literally force your way to the big league roster and force your way with it into at-bats. Make it difficult for Will Venable and Chris Getz to say this kid has to stay down. Make it difficult. Make it difficult. Because you're talented enough, Jacob. You're talented enough. Our pitching's got to be better. Davis Martin was having an issue. So, my good guys, here's a good chance. And here's what I like. That's the thing I don't like. Here's what I like. You're gonna play in front of a sold-out crowd today. 40,000 people. 40,000 people. Hell, there were 25,000 all week. On a Tuesday. It was 25 plus when I went on Tuesday and met up with Emilio. 25,000 people on Tuesday. Are you kidding me? That doesn't happen on the South Side in the middle of the summer. But you know what? They're playing good. White Sox fans respect and will spend their money when teams are playing well. I know the pitching is an issue. Looks like Sir Anthony Dominguez can come in the 5th or 6th inning with his big contract. That's the only place they trust him. My man King Booker World checking in. What's up, buddy? How are you? He's like, salute everyone. Late as hell. Good to have you back. So, yeah, there's going to be a problem. Who do you send down? Who do you send down? Sam Antonaci? No, not Chase. You know, you sit there and you're just like, you know, you got Tristan Peters, a veteran. Sam Antonaci, Chase Mydroff, Randall Grichuk. Benintendi's not going down. Vargas ain't going down. Acuna's not going down. The Montgomerys aren't going down. Kyle Teal's not going down. Junior Perez ain't going down. Maybe Romo, the catcher, he's only batting 137. Maybe that's what you do. You keep Jacob up there. So This is a problem that most Sox fans we haven't seen. We're having a problem trying to keep a guy up and wondering who we're going to send down because they're all playing well. And it may seem like an easy decision for Will Venable, but it's probably a difficult one because what you don't want to do is you don't want to ruin the confidence of young players. And if you have the conversation with them early, saying, hey, listen, you're going to be up for a while. When this guy comes back, you're probably going to go back down. Okay? Unless you just come out and just start tearing the cover off the ball. If you start tearing the cover off the ball, yeah, we're going to keep you. But I just need you. I don't want you. And you tell them, so listen, I don't want your confidence shook. I don't want you to think that you're playing bad. You know, just know that this is the situation. When this guy comes back, he's getting the spot back. You know, and I want you to continue to go down there, put your head down, and continue to get better. Battle every at bat. So when you get called up again, okay, you hit the ground running like you did the first time. And you tell them, I want you to make it difficult for me. I want you to knock the cover off the goddamn ball down in AAA so bad that we have to bring you up and get you in here. That's my challenge to you. If I'm a coach, if I'm Will Venable, whoever they send down, if it's Jacob or whoever, tell them, I need you. My challenge to you is make us bring you up to the big league roster. I want you up here. I want you to make my job up here difficult. Because that means when I bring you up, you're contributing. When I bring you up, you're contributing. When I give you a chance, you're contributing. And that's what's been so successful for us is everyone contributes. And we haven't blossomed yet as far as talent-wise. They haven't blossomed yet, which is great. I mean, 13 guys have made their debuts. So you're nowhere near talent-wise where it's going to be in a year or two when their talent develops. But the thing that I love most is that none of the guys are afraid of the moment. None of the guys are afraid of the moment. When the guy comes up and there's a duck on the pond, a runner in scoring position. No big deal. Base hit. Fly ball to right field. So, who's pitching tonight? I forgot who's pitching for the good guys. Let's check. Let me check. Sean Burke. Sean Burke for the good guys, 5-4. Okay. Let's get a good night. A good night out of this guy, at least 6 innings. Make sure you wear your red and black hats. Or the one that I got when I did the quiz, the answer the questions with Chuck and Ozzy. They gave me this one. I like this one. I really like this one. I really like this one. I got that Chuck when I did the thing with Chuck and Ozzy. Like, anyone else want to answer questions? And everyone's like, like, yeah, I'll answer questions. I'll answer questions. Oh, yeah. So get out there, enjoy it. Feed off the energy of the crowd because the crowd is going to be lit tonight. It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. And very few times in the summer, this stage in July, has White Sox Park been jumping. Sold out. I just showed you Ticketmaster. There's no tickets. No tickets available for tonight. Are you kidding me? The White Sox in the summer, in June, in July, sold out. They let you know they're doing things right. And again, hats off to Chris Getz, a guy who I've been a very harsh critic of for turning this thing around. Hats off to the director of minor league player personnel, because whenever they're bringing people up, they're ready. So whatever philosophy is trickling down this organization, it's a good one. It's a winning one. It's a patient one. Up on the north side, listen, don't even worry. Just worry about the wild card for now. If Milwaukee slumps, then they slump. You're going to get your time. You have a couple more series with the Brewers. You'll be good. A couple more series with the Brewers. Got to win those. At least 2 out of 3 each time, so you gain a game after the series. And coming back is just like eating a steak, one piece at a time. No one puts a whole steak in their mouth. One game at a time. One game at a time. All right. What you're going to do with pitching, I don't know. I don't know. Because that is one of the reasons I don't think you have a shot to go deep into the playoffs. You're pitching, or lack thereof. It sucks because it's not your fault. Because we talked about the 7 arms that could be starters to begin the season. You had 7 pitchers who had starting experience that you trotted out there. You had a 5-man rotation, 1 guy rotate. 5. If the fifth is your second time through number 5, you take a brush. You take a breather. We're gonna put this guy in. And everything got ravaged. Everything. I almost felt bad for you, Cub fans. Almost. But somehow, some way. Now, can you rip off another? Just get a couple 5-game win streak. You don't need 10. I mean, if you can do 10, great. Get a couple 5-game win streaks. Okay? Put the pressure on. You know, Suzuki has come out of his slump. Dansby Swanson's come out of his slump. PC, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he win National League Player of the Month? So you got guys who are coming out and hot. It's the pitching that you have to. You got to survive. I guess that's probably the best way I can put it. Survive that pitching. Survive it. You know, David Peterson, here according to Vinny Duber in the Times. Remember, he had 10 runs in his second outing as a Cub. They just traded for him. Gives up 10 runs. Everyone's like, what the beep? But he came out yesterday. Great game by David Peterson. We talked about it. 1 run, 2 hits, struck out 2, walked 4 in 5 innings. Not a bad game. And here's where you needed your offense to step up. You need to put up 4 to 6 runs. But I wonder what they do with the deadline. Are they buyers? Are the Ricketts sellers, or do they stand pat? I still think you got to go get an arm. I still think you got to get an arm. If you want to make any noise in the playoff, you need an arm. So if you want to if you want to rent a vet, cool. Rent a veteran, find out someone who expiring contract, a team is pretty much out of it at this point. Okay, give them a couple of your lower level prospects. Give them some of your lower level prospects. Say, hey, you know what? Contract up. It's a rental at the end of the year, so we're not giving you a lot. You can develop this young man, good. But we're doing you a favor, taking the remainder of this guy's contract for the rest of the season, freeing up some room for you. Not that there's a cap space in baseball, because there isn't, which is one of the issues that they're talking about in the collective bargaining agreement. But do you think, my Cub fan friends, put it in the chat, do you think you have a legitimate shot to make the playoffs? Playoffs. Do you think you can win your division? King Booker says, wait a minute. Japanese Josh Gibson is back? Yes. Munetaka Murakami is back tonight. And if I end up going to the game, I'm gonna wear my black and red jersey with the black and red hat. Or this one. He's back. But Northsiders, don't look at it as 6.5 games back. Look at it as, Junior says, no shot of the playoffs. King Booker says, damn, wish I could go, just not well enough yet. Are you fighting something? You coming off illness, my man? Hope you feel better, bro. Hope you feel better. You know, one name I haven't heard in a while is Nico Horner. I'm not picking on him. I'm just saying I haven't heard his name in a while. And remember, everything's cyclical. So you don't want everyone hot at one time, because you just realize how it feels to have everybody cold at one time. You guys realize it firsthand this year. When everyone was off. Every single person in your lineup was off. That is something I haven't seen very often in a major league lineup. Even with bad teams, you'll have one guy who's hitting. You guys had none. Damn, bro. King Booker World says that 5 jacked up discs with 2 hitting nerves. Ouch. I've had 2 ejections in my spine and have 2 more to go. Damn. Man, I'll keep you in my prayers, bro. That's insane. That's intense. If they're hitting your nerves, whoo, Charlie, that's got to be excruciating pain. Man. So back where I was with the Cubs. Let's see what your schedule is. Oh, you know what? The All-Star breaks this weekend, so I don't feel like looking it up. But is it coming at a good time? I think it might be for the Cubs. I think it's a good time just to reset. I think it's a good time to say, okay, where are we at? What worked in the first half? What do we need to improve on? How can we improve on where we needed to improve in the second half? How? All-Star break is coming at a perfect time for you Cub fans. perfect time. You see my Richard Pryor shirt. It's a chance to recalibrate, reset, refocus, redirect, time. Now Rihanna. But if you can figure out a way to patch up that pitching staff, that rotation, you can make a little noise. You can make a little noise. And Cub fans, don't get so scary. Don't get so chicken little if they hit another stretch. They're going to hit another stretch. They're going to hit another stretch where they start losing. All right, maybe 3, 4, 5 games, maybe 6 out of 10. They're also going to have a situation where they start hitting, and they're going to win 3, 5, 7, 9 games, win 12 out of 15. Okay, they're gonna have that. Again, just be present. If they're doing good, root them on. If they're not doing good, all right, cheer them on, because you know how good this team can be. You know, how good this team can be. You know how potent, how exciting this team can be. Let's get back to having fun. I think that's the main issue. There's so much pressure on the Northsiders that if they don't win every game by 5 runs, it's a failure. Win the division. If you don't, it's a failure. You pass the divisional round. If you don't, it's a failure. Get to the NFC, the NLCS. Now that's not a failure. But there's so much to get there. Sometimes you got to remember. One of the things that I know worked for me and worked for some of the teams that I played on is after we won a championship, we did the same thing we did the year before. So when I was with the Thunder, 2005, my first year with them. All right, we win the division, we win the league title. That was the year that a couple of teams folded. The Chargers folded, the Niles Knights folded. So you had teams from other teams or organizations who are now free agents and can sign anywhere. And we meet early. So practice started at 6. We'd be there at 4:30. Not everyone. A lot of us would be there at 4:30, and we'd go through footwork drills. We go through pass pro drills. We'd go through a whole bunch of drills. An hour and a half before practice. And then we win the title. You know what we did? Same time next year. We get there at 4:30. Run footwork drills. Blocking drills. Pass catching drills. Route combos. Won a title again in 2006. What do we do in 2007? Same shit. Get in that routine. You know, this is what the Cubs need to do. Get in that routine. Get in that mindset of we're focused on today's game only. All your focus goes on today's game. Then after that, win or lose, all your focus is on tomorrow's game. You need everyone's undivided, focused attention on winning today, period. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here yet. We need to win today, period. And if they're more where their feet are, and don't try to do too much, when we talk about that, don't try and do too much. Who said that? I think Cornelius said it when we were talking about Caleb Wilson. Either Cornelius or I'll find it. But anyway, you're good. You're in a good spot. Your manager's doing well. No, there's no more backlash or heated debate by the public to get Craig Counsell fired. Leave it. So, Cub fans, again, you got the All-Star break to exhale. Front office, they have the All-Star break to go to work and bring more talent in there for those guys. World Cup is going on, and it is exciting. So one of the quarterfinal games yesterday, there are only 4 games, 8 teams left. Well, 7 now. France and Morocco. France led by their mega superstar, Kylian Mbappe. This dude is amazing. Kylian Mbappe is a dude. So now we got Spain and Belgium today. In California. And tomorrow, 2 games. Norway and England. Argentina versus Switzerland. I told you, I don't know. I can't root for Argentina anymore. Can't do it. Can't do it. I won't do it. But going to be interesting. France plays the winner of Spain and Belgium. England and Norway's winner faces Argentina, Switzerland's winner. Man, they've been so fun. They've been so fun. What I've really loved is the powerhouses, the superstars, the world superstar soccer players have stepped up. They've stepped up. Messi would lead the way with 9 goals. Eight goals. What's the big Nordics guys? Arland. He's got 7 goals. There are two other people with 7 goals. One of them is Mbappe. So you got the big name stars performing. Big time players make big time plays in big time games. It doesn't get any bigger than this for soccer than the World Cup. There's so many leagues and one's not better. Some people think one's better than the other. Other people think the other one's better than the first. But there's no debating. If you're in the Premier League or the Liga MX or whatever, you can say, well, my team's better than yours. Yeah, my team's better than yours. You'll never know. But here in the World Cup Classic, in the World Cup, the finality of it, the finality of the situation is what's dope. You lost. End of story. Not good enough. And that has to change from the team, from the organization. I don't know if I'm going to watch any games tomorrow. I might just be sleeping because I want to go have a cigar somewhere tonight. Cigar and a scotch. Yes. Cigar and an old fashioned. Cigar and an old fashioned. Shit, if I have to make it and have my old fashioned out on the patio, I'll have the damn old fashioned outside of my God blessed patio. Or I may go to the States, Chicago, and watch Common, or go to the Sox game. So I have no idea, no desire to go to Windy City Smokeout today. I wanted to go yesterday. I may go Sunday. Blake Shelton's performing. A friend of mine is going to see if a friend of theirs was willing to give their, wants to sell their tickets. I'd only go for $125 for a VIP. You're going to lose money with me. Hell, if those tickets yesterday were $150, I would have invited somebody. We would have gone $300. I would spend $300. But $370 each? $370 each? I don't care what kind of bathroom you got, how nice the bathroom is. Oh, I see you, Peter Brady. King Booker World says, I'm going to have me some pork chops and appichash. Shorty says, Shawn, can you keep this show going until I'm off work at 6 p.m. Eastern? I enjoy this too much. We can always find some stuff to talk about. Booker World, I was a big Brady Bunch fan. I've seen every episode at least 15 times. When Peter Brady was trying to find an identity for himself, I think he was supposed to be living that Humphrey Bogart. Pork chops and appichash. His mouth curled like this. Pork chops and appichash. And just think, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks and the boys are back. And it's been fun. And we're very fortunate as Chicago baseball fans that we've been able to focus on our baseball team, Sox fans especially. Because right now we'd be like, damn, how much longer until training camp? Damn. How much longer until they report for camp? Damn. Excuse me. But because the White Sox are winning, because they're selling out on a Friday against the A's. It's not even Boston. It's not even the Yankees. It's the A's. They don't even call them the Sacramento Athletics. They just call them the Athletics. The Athletics are 41-52, 11 games under 500. White Sox, but hell, Boston was 40-48, 8 games under 500, and they came in and swept us. So they need to stay focused. They need 2 out of 3 minimum. But they should sweep this series. Minimum 2 out of 3. Who does Cleveland have today? Cleveland, Miami. Cleveland's in Miami. Miami's 52-42. Let's go. Let's go, MIA. Let's go 305. But good, and listen, I want you guys to do some cool stuff. Summertime Shy's in full effect. There's so many different festivals, stuff you don't need money for. Stuff you don't have to pay $370 for a VIP ticket. Like the Windy City Smokeout, regardless of how nice and air conditioned the bathrooms are with flushing toilets. There's tons of things to do. This is Summertime Shy, man. This is what makes Chicago the best city in the world, because there's nothing like it. I lived in New York for 2 years. I've been to LA, been to Miami. Best city in the world in summer. Lord have mercy. Things on the Riverwalk. Like, am I just going to go through Instagram and find out what DJs are playing tonight? Because I got to do something. I got to do something. It's Summertime Shy, baby, and I want you to do the same thing. Catch your White Sox, catch your Cubs. Okay? Catch the Summer League. If you go out, hey, just think, if you go out, you don't have to worry about the time they play. If you go to a sports bar, they'll put it on CHSN at 10 o'clock and replay it for you. There you go. But do stuff, man. Get out there. Enjoy Summertime Shy. Spend it with your peoples. Let your loved ones know you love them, because tomorrow is promised to no one, man. I got to get out of here. 2 hours is coming and going. I want to thank you guys. Man, you guys made this fun. As always. As always. All right, I want to thank my people, King Boca World, Mr. Shode in the house. My man Armando Emeterio, Lara Jr. in the house. Patty Lara was in the house. AC Adam was in the house. Black Diamond was in the house. Jay Grizz was in the house. Mr. Southside himself, Michelle Walls in the house. Rick was in the house. Crooked Commish was in the house. I think I said AC Adam. I'll say it again. AC Adam was in the house. Crooked Commish, Black Diamond, Junior, Patty, Monica. If I missed you, my apologies. My apologies if I missed you. But I want you to have a great day. I'm going to have one. Just remember, be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful we get to get up and I get to get up and talk about sports 3 days a week. Be grateful you're able to get up and listen. There are people out there who aren't able to listen. They didn't wake up this morning. Remember that. Be grateful. If your eyes open, it's a great day. Remember that. But get out there, enjoy it. It's going to be nice and warm out there. Make sure you have your sunblock on. If you're in the Chicagoland area and you're out and about, have a great weekend. 12:15, Lakina in Sydney. With Second City Sports is going to take you on another 2-hour tour of Chicago sports. And let's not forget, start ordering your swag now. Go to SportsZoneChicago.com. Get your Sports Zone Chicago hats. Get your hoodies. Get your Sports Zone Chicago quarter zip fleece shirts. Get your Sports Zone Chicago t-shirts. Your Bears Victory Monday t-shirts. Your Cigar Fanatic. If you like cigars, I'm wearing my Cigar Fanatic shirt out tonight, baby. And don't try and stop me. Get your FGB hats. Get your FGB hoodies. Get your FGB shirts. Get your good, better, best hoodies. Get your good, better, best shirts. Get them, baby. Get them. Do it now so you don't have to worry about it in the season. They say, oh, I wanted to wear that. I wanted to. Do it now. Go to SportsZoneChicago.com. So listen, I got to get out of here, but I want you guys to have a phenomenal day, and I want you guys to have a phenomenal weekend. All right, from everyone here at Sports Zone Chicago, I love you and I appreciate the love and support that you give back. But your boy, the SuperBack, I am out.
Come on, raise the bass.